when did I start? Oh, 20 years ago. I was been sick for years with my high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney, all sorts. Heart, I got a enlarged heart, and and I've been taking pills for 20 pills, 14 pills a day, and you know that's. I know some that took 20, 45 pills a day, but I thought mine was enough too. And then gradually deteriorated, and Annie and I went up to see, what's that nurse's name that put us on to the specialist? Yeah. And saw this nurse, and she knows how to get a hold of the specialist. And I growled, I said, you know, I've been with my doctor for over 20 years. Why haven't they found something? Why haven't they told me what's wrong with me, that I got no hope or something? Tell me, why leave it this long, and then suddenly they can't do anything? No operation, nothing. Mm. And I was nearly swearing at her, you know. I was nearly in tears, I was that angry. And then she got the specialist to see me. So I went to the specialist, and he didn't say much that I couldn't understand. All he told us was, don't eat salt or any processed food because of the sodium in it. And he never said anything else, and he said, I'll see you in 6 months' time. So anyway, I went to the doctor, and the usual thing. I'm very sick sometimes, I want to faint. And I'm giddy all the time with my high blood pressure. And anyway, I got the diabetes under control with my pills. And not long ago we got the specialist back again, eh? Oh, we went to the doctor, and well, the doctor, because the person was supposed to see me in 6 months, was nearly 2 years before he see me again, eh? Mm. About that, going on for it. And when we saw the specialist, and he said to me, how are you? I said, I'm all right. I said, the trouble is, hey, you thought I was dead, that's why you didn't see me. You thought I was dead. And he was so rapt. We told him about told him everything, and told him about the Proargi. And he looked it up, and he said, whatever you're taking, keep going. Well, when I started on the Proargi, that's when I got sick. I was really down. Went to Auckland with my daughter. She had an operation, and they couldn't operate on me. Hopeless case. And I got home and had all the family here one night, and I thought I had it, you know. Can't even lift a hand. I can't even blink an eyelid, you know, too heavy. Everything was too heavy. Can't turn. And my son walked in, Pat walked in, and sent him away to get the medicine. And well, it's when he got those 6 tins, because I wanted to spread out to my family. Mm-hmm. And these fellas know from then on. They're just by nurse from then on. Yeah. Yeah.
So Andy, how was Auntie through the time when she was sent home by the doctor?
For nearly 2 years, she was in and out of hospital, back and forth to the doctors, and they did state they couldn't do any more for her. Heart failure, and all they were doing is just adjusting her medications. And like I said, they stated they couldn't do any more for her. Then she got sick, really, really sick in 2012. For 3 weeks she was really deteriorating, and for the last 3 days of that 3 weeks she was confined to her bed. Her colour was cyanosed, her breathing was almost laboured, no appetite, very, very weak, very weak.
No,
and we were really worried, the family were really, really worried. At that time the Proargi wasn't available in Whangarei, or in New Zealand. Then on the third morning, we got word from Freddie to say that it had finally arrived in Whangarei. That is when we got hold of our brother. He picked Freddie up and came back to the house with the Proargi. 2 o'clock that afternoon, we gave Mum a glass, a dosage of the Proargi, and again at 9 o'clock that evening. She woke up the next morning. What a beautiful night she had. And then I would say we about 24 hours since taking the, maybe a little bit less, since she started on the Proargi that time, that she started to gradually get well. She had a turnaround, and it was marvellous to see. Yeah, and now she won't go without the Proargi. Yeah. Yeah, and at that time too, Mum had a corridor coming up with the tribunal, and we thought she wasn't going to be able to do it because she was still a bit weak, but no, not at that stage where she was before she started on the Proargi. Wow. She had a turnaround, all right. She ended up standing up for almost an hour to talk at that tribunal hearing.
Wow.
And she did marvellous. And she looked marvellous and she felt marvellous. Yeah.
And how long was that after she started?
Be about 4 months.
Right.
Yeah, not even that. Yeah.
Yeah, be about that.
So it's just gradually coming to the point where she started to walk around the house now without any aid most of the time. She still has her aids, but, you know, she's pushing it aside most of the time.
I like that thing.
Mum still has her heart failure.
Yeah, still got it, but no pain. I got no pain whatsoever.
But her well-being...
Oh, the only thing that's pain is my arthritis.
But her well-being and her cess to live
From here
is a lot better.
Yeah. Nothing wrong. Yeah. I won't do without it. Can't.